Good evening, viewers, both of you, and welcome to episode 3 of SOTD, where Match of the Day meets Spitting Image on Crystal Meth. Or at least it would do if I had some additional writers, editors, animators, vocal talents or commission funds from a broadcaster. Our first game is Tottenham Hotspur, who hosted Wolves. Could the mighty Spurs grab all 3 points? Of course they could, and they did. Because they're mighty. Spurs won the game 1-0. Pork pie. Antonio, your invincible run continues and you return to the top of the table. How does that feel?
Last season we play Wolves, Chelsea and Southampton, but we get 0 points. This year we play them and get 7 points. So it's good steps in the right direction.
And after last week's incident with Thomas Tuchel, did you put a bit of lippy on for Bruno Lage?
What?
Bruno! No goals and no points. Were you not paying attention to me last week after your no-show with Fulham?
I'll try much harder next week, Harry. I'm all over this.
Everton hosted Nottingham Forest and the game ended in a 1-1 draw. Pork pie. Cooper! You took the lead, then surprisingly, you lost the lead. Then even more surprisingly, you failed to take the lead again before the game ended. You do realise you were playing against Everton, don't you?
Who said that?
I did.
I'm in conversation with the Invisible Man.
For time reasons, we're going old school, so I'm standing to the side of the camera this week.
Who said that? Ah.
Good Lord. Lamb poo poo poo! You're finally off the mark with a goal and a point. How does that feel?
A draw against Forest, who won the Champions League twice. Back to back, like Real Madrid. So yeah, top team. Came unstuck against us. But nah, we're still shit.
Gary! Leicester City hosted Southampton and went down like a Bangkok prostitute. Pork pie. Brendan Doubtfire! You took the lead through James Maddison and then it was all downhill from there. Still waiting for the tin tack. Ralph fuck it. You're up and running with 3 points from your first win, Ralphie boy. Gary! Fulham hosted Brentford in a West London derby that saw top honours stay at home. Pork pie. Marco, you took the lead and extended the lead, then had it reduced and lost the lead before taking it back just before the final whistle. 3-2 win. Are you happy?
Of course I'm happy, man. We win the game and take 3 points, man. Hey,
yes?
Am I stuck with this voice till the end of the season, man?
Probably. Okay, man. Thomas, what happened? We have consistency, and today was no exception, as once again we were consistent. In what way were you consistent today? We started the game by going 2-0 down. I need to work with my defensive players, don't I? Saves me from saying it. Gary! Crystal Palace hosted Aston Villa and kicked their ass in a 3-1 win. Pork pie. Vieira! Yeah. 3 goals, 3 points. Are you happy? But of course. Slippy G! Are you going to bang on about VAR for the handball, which would not have changed the outcome of the game and is now forcing you to teach your players the pogo dance? Or are you going to admit that you're out of your depth and should have stayed at Glasgow Rangers? You know. Bournemouth hosted Arsenal and allowed them to win by 3-0. Pork pie. Scotty Parker. Are you going to speak legible, coherent English that people can understand this week? I'll give it a go. Okay. Well, you spent the afternoon tossing salad. How do you mean? Oh, went down hard on the arse. Gotcha. Well, after last week's drubbing by Man City, I think the boys have lost confidence and underperformed. I mean, the arse are okay, but we did a lot to make them look like Barcelona. Arteta! Complete reversal of last season. Instead of losing your first 3 games, you won them. Do I take it Troops is still in London?
I say.
West Ham hosted Brighton and lost 2-0. Pork pie. Congratulations, Moisey. You've just won the goal-scoring Hunger Games. Arsenal lost their first 3 games last season, but finished 5th. So next week, you're going to have to win, draw, or at least score a fucking goal.
Oi, what, big man? What are you going to do?
I'll roast you like a coffee bean. Trotter, did you have to rub salt into the wounds?
Yeah, well, Del Boy said points make prizes.
Leeds hosted Chelsea and... Wait, what? Can we double check that scoreline? Jesse! Really? Leeds beat Chelsea 3-0?
You got it. See, we were great. And fantastic.
Oh boy.
We were fantastically great. Super great. And great, fantastic, great. Super great. Fantastic. Super.
So, Tuchel, what happened? Well, things went from bad to worse to blimey. I mean, if it was gonna go wrong, it went wrong. Because we lost that game in the first 20 minutes, although really, we lost that game the day before kick-off, because our airplane was too small. So the coaching staff had to travel by bus. But we were the better team, and we didn't deserve to lose. Yet we lost. Well, that was close. Manchester City travelled to St James's Park, where... Really? Are you sure nobody's fucking around with these scorelines? Pork pie? Anyhow, 3-1, and you got a draw. I mean, I'd normally say fucked it up, but this is Man City, so kudos. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Pep, yeah, your team is average and you'll struggle to win the league this season. But Mr. Pork Pie, shut up. Last up on this week's train wreck is Man United, who hosted Liverpool at the Theatre of Nightmares, where... Oh, fuck off. Now I know for definite that someone's messing around with the scorelines. Leeds beat Chelsea, Newcastle hold off Man City, and now Man United beat Liverpool. Do you think I'm stupid? Did you not see last week's show where United got arse-raped by Brentford? I'm out of here. Now where to start? OK. Eric Ten Hag, you left 2 players on the bench this week. Firstly, a centre-back, alleged defender, and a forward. 2-1 win, 3 points in the bag, and you're now above Liverpool in the league.
We are a good club, better than the Arsenal club. They lost their first 3 games and finished 5th. We lost 2 games, so now we will finish 4th. Eric Ten Hag's crackpipe smoking army.
OK, Plippy Ploppy, Jurgen Kloppy. What happened?
Yeah, it's not good. It's very bad. I'm very disappointed.
Disappointed with your players?
No, I'm disappointed with the Manchester United fans. They did not protest hard enough and get the game cancelled. This was the easiest 3 points we could have earned all season.
Are you aware that you've started to sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Quick, get to the chopper.
Gary! Right then, Pork Pie. Yes? The good times are now officially over. What do you mean? Well, from here on in, we are screwed. How so? For the next 2 weeks, we've got to get through 5 weeks of football. What? 10 games next weekend, then 10 games during the week. Then 10 games at the weekend, then 10 midweek. Then another 10 the following weekend. Shit. Exactly.